What's up, you guys? Good morning. Adrian Zavala here. I hope you're having. I hope you had your cup of coffee, cause. Mm-hmm. And I am a slurper, so I'm just letting you know if you hate that. That's how I drink my coffee. Any other slurpers out there? Thumbs up. I'm gonna talk to you guys about two of the biggest things that we need to manage. If you manage these two things, the better you do that, the better you'll see progress in your life, and I think in your life and in your business. So these, I came across them because I'm growing my home business, and maybe you are too. And so if you learn how to manage these, you're going to be seeing some growth in your home business. And so I thought I'd share that with you guys. I want to start off with payoffs. The two things are payoffs and disappointments. I'm going to start off with payoffs, guys. You learn how to deal with payoffs and disappointments, you're going to see some positive changes in your life and definitely in your home business. So what's up, Ryan? What's up, Carrie? See you guys hopping on here. I hope you guys are having a great day. So getting on with this, payoffs, right? So the thing that comes to my mind when I think of people growing their home business and dealing with payoffs or not dealing with it very well, when it comes to payoffs and growing your home business, the thing that comes to mind is when people share their why. People will share their why, and I got a phone call coming in. People will share their why, and they'll get a payoff from it. A payoff that's actually going to inhibit their growth. So what I mean is, first of all, in network marketing, you hear a lot of people say that you got to have a why that makes you want to cry, right? A big, hairy, audacious goal, a why. And I think that's really cool to do that. It's good to dream. It's good to get those juices flowing, right? To start thinking of what is possible for you, for your loved ones, if you grow your home business. That's really good. But the payoff is, a lot of people, including myself, we really suck at dealing with the payoff. And it's going to inhibit you from growing, because this is what happens, okay? Typical scenario, it's very common actually. Somebody will say maybe they're networking, or maybe they're somebody like maybe at a company or whatever, and they'll say, hey, so what's your why? And so it's Adrian, what's up, you guys? So they're sharing their why, and they'll say, well, I want to grow my home business, and I want to really retire my spouse, and I want to then give more to the church, and I want to give more to schools. And so these things are beautiful motives for growing your home business, right? But what happens is, as this person is now sharing their why, the person who's receiving this message now is going to respond by saying, wow, that's so amazing of you. That is so cool of you. Right? Like, that is like, you want to retire your spouse by growing your home business, and you want to give more to charities and your church, and by growing your home business. That is so cool. Awesome. You. Yay. Right? Is that typical? I think so. I think that happens a lot in network marketing when people share their whys. And so then the thing is, though, you have to take a step back and realize nothing has actually happened. Nothing has happened. But this person is getting a reward already, compliments, all these things. And nothing has actually happened. There hasn't been any action. And even worse, how long has this person held on to that why? How many years has it been that they've been holding on to the why of, I want to retire my spouse? Like, I know a lot of people that say, I want to retire my spouse, and so I'm going to grow this home business. And they've been trying to grow this home business for 4, 6, 8, 10 years. They haven't been actually doing it. And so they say that maybe your why isn't big enough. No, trust me, that why is freaking big enough. For somebody who wants to retire their spouse, for somebody who wants to give more to charity, their church, or whatever, that's a pretty awesome why. It's big enough. Okay, let me take another sip of coffee here. I hope we're getting some value here. Marilyn, Michael, good morning. So, those whys are big enough. I think so, right? Do you think so? Yeah. For somebody who wants to grow a home business, to maybe start funding their college, their children's college education, like, people have that whenever they start network marketing. And so then they go about, again, sharing it to the world, and then the world whenever they hear it, they say, "Oh, that is so awesome in you," and "Go you," and "I'm cheering you on," right? And so then there's the payoff. And then the way that people deal with this payoff is they'll say, "Oh, yes, thank you. I am amazing. Thank you. Yes, I have such a beautiful motivation to grow this business. Thank you." And then there's no action. They don't go out and prospect people. They don't go out and tell people about the benefits of their product. They don't. Regardless of the company, a lot of people, this is so common. So I'm not beating you up. I am just throwing it out there, and I'm actually going to give you a solution to that. Okay, you ready for this? I'm really not trying to give you a hard time here. I'm really just trying to help you out because this is so common. How long have you had your why for? I'm telling you, your why is probably good enough, right? It is great. It's probably beautiful. It's probably going to benefit so many people out there. And so the solution to you dealing with that payoff of people telling you how amazing you are for your having a beautiful motivation to grow your home business, the solution to that is keep it to yourself. You keep it to yourself. Yeah. You can tell people, but you gotta be super careful about telling people because you are going to be prone to, especially when you're first getting started, with developing a better management of this payoff, you're going to be very weak in dealing with that. So you got to keep it to yourself. Keep that why to yourself. And here's what you're actually going to do. Next thing is start envisioning and writing down about the person who you need to become to actually live that life. The person who you need to become to live that life. Because that person is the person that's probably taking action. Not probably, is taking action, actually. Just caught myself there. That person that is actually living the life of a successful home business, right? Who has the funds coming in to give bigger in charity, to retire their spouse. That person that's living that life is a different you, a different version of you. And so what you got to do is you got to take the time to write out, what does that version of you actually look like? What does that version of you do in the mornings? That version of you that has retired their spouse, what does that version of you do in the evenings? Do they get home after work and just kind of watch TV or whatever? What does that version of you do? Because that is, you doing that is actually way more productive, and it's going to move you into action, and it's going to hold you more accountable. It's going to give you clarity about the things that you need to be doing that maybe you're not currently doing right now. Is this giving value to anybody? Because it really changed my life, guys, to think about all the whys that I had in the past, and to now think about all the things that I need to make sure that I do in order to become that person that's living that life. That is amazing. Because otherwise, guys, network marketing is very attractive for people in personal development, but it's full of dreamers as well. Not enough doers. Not enough doers, just dreamers. And so I thought I'd share that with you guys. If you learn to deal with this payoff of telling somebody your why and then getting all excited and saying, yes, I am awesome. This is my beautiful, amazing why. I have beautiful reasons to growing this business. If you learn to deal with that, I think you're going to do amazing, guys. So the next thing that I want to share with you guys is learning to deal with disappointments. You want to say hi? You okay? Yes, I'm okay. All right, guys, dealing with disappointments. If you learn to deal with that, you're going to do so much better, I think, personally in life and definitely in your network marketing business. Another sip of coffee, guys. Salud. So I drink mine black, just straight up black, nothing, no sugar. How do you guys drink your coffee? Because I love mine black. And just black and strong. I call it the Mike Tyson coffee. That's what I call it. Hey, think what you want. It is good. It packs a punch. Anyway, guys, the next one, disappointments, guys. Learn how to deal with disappointments in life and in your business, and you're going to do so much better. So the thing that comes to my mind whenever people are dealing with disappointments, are you okay? You want to go with mama? Look, what do you have on your cheek? So, guys, when people deal with disappointments in network marketing, they don't deal with them very well. A lot of people, when they're getting started, or even people that have been in network marketing, and they come across disappointments, they just get flattened out. They just, they just get depressed or whatever. They kind of quit on themselves for a little bit. They'll take a break, take a hiatus, and and so a lot of times you gotta learn how to deal with these disappointments. So the first thing that I think of with people and disappointments in network marketing is no's. A lot of times, not a lot of times, 100% of the times, guys, you're going to be dealing with no's. Even when you get a yes, you'll get a no. Alright, I think it's time to pass her on to Mama real quick. Just for a little while, okay?
Hi, pretty.
Okay.
Hi.
So, guys, you're going to be dealing with so many no's, and you gotta learn how to deal with that no. You gotta learn how to deal with that objection. You gotta learn how to deal with that rejection, right? Because sometimes you'll get a flat out, oh, I don't even want to watch your video, nothing like that, right? And if you're growing your home business, you gotta realize that no's are the way to getting a yes. No's are the bridge. No's is part of the game. It's the same coin, the other side of the coin to getting yes. And so no's are really important for you as you grow your home business. And so you got to learn how to manage that. How do you deal with no's, with the downs? How do you deal with that? With the disappointments, right? So I think the biggest solution for this is to just talk to more people. That's the solution. Yeah, talking to more people. The more you talk to more people in network marketing, the less stress, the less emphasis, the less importance you're going to be putting on an individual to say yes, because you're talking to so many more people. So now, when I talk to somebody and they say they're open to making some extra money on the side, and then they end up saying no, that's totally okay. I'm talking to like a bunch of more people over here, right? Especially on social media. Social media, the world is in our hands. It's at the tip of our fingers, the whole world, right? And so what you got to realize is that in network marketing, if you are really struggling with no's and you just flatten out and you just really feel down and disappointed whenever you get a no from somebody, it's because you were not talking to enough people. And you put way too much importance in one individual. And so I'm telling you right now, you can actually master that feeling by talking to more people. And so you got to reach out to that. You got to consider that. And I have to tell you that there is a book that is exactly for dealing with no's, with rejections, with disappointments. There's a book out there, and I'd be happy to tell you more about the book. If you want to know more information about that book, let me know. I'll be more than happy to just message you about it. And that's the book that just changed my life and taught me how to deal with no's. So the next thing, guys, that I actually want to do like a bonus on this whole disappointment thing, and that is the lack of support. A lot of people struggle with not getting support in their home business, and and it actually came up, what was it, Tuesday night. I don't know if you guys watched my story on the social media, but my story, I was actually at Financial Peace University. It's a Dave Ramsey program. It's a beautiful program. Really teaches you how to think about money, how to think about your life, your budgeting, teaches you all that good stuff. So I was there, and this friend of mine, anybody love Dave Ramsey? Thumbs up if you love Dave Ramsey. Love that guy. His program, Financial Peace University, highly recommend it, guys. So I'm talking to the guy who's leading the class, and he brings up like home parties and jewelry parties and like bag parties and stuff like that, right? And makeup parties, and he's talking about his wife and how she likes to go with that, and how you have to make sure you stay within the budget, because you gotta make sure you stick within the budget. And when you go to these parties, you're really tempted to get out of the, get into spending mode. And so he was talking about, that's how that came up at this Financial Peace University class. And the way that I received that message, what he was telling me, and it was just so true, right? And so then he started talking about how a lot of times people will people will go and then try to sell among friends, and then friends won't buy from each other, and so then you start getting this negativity among friends and relationships. And what I then said to him was, I have to tell you that the reason why there's a lot of this negativity among friends, right? And this is probably for you if you're not in network marketing, or if you are and you're really struggling with reaching out to your friends. This is probably going to hit you the most, right? Impact you the most. So if you are dealing with that kind of negativity in relationships, it's probably because you feel entitled to people supporting you. You feel entitled to that. You feel entitled to your spouse supporting you, to your friends supporting you, your family supporting you. And let me tell you something, you are not entitled to anybody's support. Doesn't matter whether you started the business today or years ago. You are not entitled to anybody's support. You are a home business owner. And so the solution to dealing with this kind of disappointment where you don't have support is to first realize that you're not entitled to it. And second, look at everyone else who has a business and how do they deal with support, right? How to look at everyone else who has a business, like a pizza business or a whatever, just a pizza business, a party business, a haircut business. Like, people are not entitled to other people's support, and they don't act that way. And so why should you, just because yours is a home business means that you're entitled to support? That's not how it works. You're a business owner. Yours happens to be a home business, right? Network marketing, you can do it anywhere from your phone, right? While you're sitting on break at work, whatever. People are not, you are not entitled to people's support. And so that's how you deal with that. When people don't give you support, A, you realize you're not entitled to it, and B, look at the other people who are doing traditional businesses. They don't walk around like they are entitled to people's support, right? You don't see Jerry the pizza guy calling up all his buddies and saying, hey, please come buy pizza, today for dinner. Like, no, you never hear about that story. You would never hear about that. But you would hear about the network marketer who's like calling all their friends and now he has a bad relationship with everybody because he feels entitled to people's support. You do hear about that in network marketing. And so network marketers, you gotta stop with feeling entitled to your friends and family supporting you. You're not. You're a home business owner. So start acting like it, right? You're a business owner. Own up to it. So guys, I hope you took some value from this. Misaida, Carlos, Michael, Alexis, you guys, I hope you guys are doing awesome. I hope this helps you as you grow your home business. And like I said earlier in point number 2 with dealing with no's, dealing with rejections. If you do want some information on how to get your hands on the book that helped me to deal with no's, to deal with rejections, and how to think about that, and how to embrace when you get a no, how to embrace that, feel free to reach out to me. I'll message you the book name, the book title, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.